Thank you for the opportunity to join Secretary Mattis and Undersecretary Norquist here today. It's an honor to represent your men and women in uniform. And while we all recognize the challenges that the Chairman outlined and the Ranking Member outlined in their opening remarks, I want to begin by assuring you that the U.S. military has a competitive advantage over any potential adversary today. I am confident we can defend the homeland, meet our alliance commitments, and prevail in any conflict. But as I testified last summer, after years of sustained operational commitments, budgetary instability, and advances by our adversaries, our competitive advantage has eroded and our readiness has been degraded. Driven by the National Defense Strategy that the Secretary outlined and building on the FY17 and 18 appropriations, the fiscal year 19 budget submission supports rebuilding the lethal and ready joint force that the nation needs. Our defense strategy recognizes the central challenge to U.S. prosperity and security is the reemergence of long-term strategic competition by revisionist powers. With Russia and China as the priority, we also have to meet the challenges of North Korea, Iran, and violent extremist organizations. China and Russia continue to invest across the full range of nuclear, cyber, space, and conventional capabilities. Both states are focused on limiting our ability to project power and undermining the credibility of our alliances. They are also increasingly adept at advancing their interests through coercive, competitive activity below the threshold of armed conflict. North Korea has been on a relentless pursuit to develop their nuclear and missile capability. They have been clear that these capabilities are intended to threaten the United States and our allies in the region. Iran continues to spread malign influence and create instability across the Middle East. And while we have made a great deal of progress over the past year, we're still grappling with the challenges of violent extremism, including ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and associated movements. Defending our homeland, our allies, and advancing our interests in the context of these and many other challenges requires us to maintain a balanced inventory of ready, lethal, and flexible forces that are relevant across the range of military operations. Fortunately, with your support, we have begun to arrest the erosion of our competitive advantage, and we're on the path to developing the force we need to meet our current and future challenges. This year's budget builds on the readiness recovery that we started in 17 and reinforces our effort to develop the capabilities we need both today and tomorrow. In requesting your support for this year's budget submission, I and all the senior leaders in the Department are making a commitment to you that will make every dollar count. We'll fully support the auditing initiative led by Secretary Norquist, and we'll maintain an ongoing dialogue with you on our progress toward addressing our current readiness challenges and building the capabilities we'll need tomorrow. To restore our competitive advantage and ensure our men and women never find themselves in a fair fight, the U.S. military requires sustained, sufficient, and predictable funding. The funding in this budget is sufficient. I look forward to working with Congress to make it sustained and predictable. Thank you again for your support and the opportunity to appear before you today.